pleasure to be here for all of us. Don't we all feel like we're part of some great happening, some great art happening? Yes. This entire building, this entire landscape, everything that we've been experiencing today was created because Anado got down on the ground and drew these drawings into the earth, drew on the land what he was envisioning. And it's the Carlos Ramirez Galvan family that created it, executed it, and made it beautiful. So these creations are also a testimony to power, not the kind of power that we're told about in the society. This is about authentic power. This is about a power to vision, and a power to dream, and a power to create, and to take your vision, your dreams, and your creativity and make buildings like this that we can all enjoy, public spaces. And it's also a temple to human imagination gone wild, to the wild abandon. So we're here to be art, and we're here to see the art. So I want to introduce the artist. Spencer Tunick, where are you? Spencer. Spencer Tunick has earned a worldwide reputation for documenting the live nude figure in museums and public places since 1992. Now I wanted to say something about Anado, but he wants to introduce himself. And let's not forget his beloved partner, Richard Schultz.
My heart is overflowing. You know, I was born James Rayburn McLauchlin III, and that was always a mouthful, and it was a burden. And I once wrote on my school notebook as a child at 8, James Rayburn McLauchlin III and the last. Growing up in Oklahoma, my mother had a friend who wrote these novels, romance novels. And she walked by my desk one time and saw on my notebook, The Third and the Last. And she asked me if she could steal the title. So there's a book out there somewhere called The Third and the Last. So anyhow, by the grace of existence, when I was in my early 30s, I went to India. And the man I met there gave me another name. It's Anado. So I, went by Anado for about 11 years, and then I thought it's time to go back to Jim. So, but Jim was boring. So I thought,
not all of them.
So I could be Jimmy Ray. I could be Jimmy Ray. So for 2 weeks in San Francisco, people who met me met Jimmy Ray. But everybody kept calling me Anado, so Anado stuck. And I happened to live in New York back in the 70s, and I was a taxi driver and an artist and a performance poet. And I used to hang out on Tuesday afternoons at the Museum of Modern Art, because it only cost $2 to get in. I think it was free that day. And I would hang out in the garden there, and I'd see all this great art and all the people walking by, and I thought maybe I should have my own art movement. Yeah. So I decided, Jimmy Ray kind of came into the mix, all right? And at the same time, I told this 5 years ago at the groundbreaking that my art movement was called fart art. Peace, harmony, art, ritual, and truth. And I stuck with it. Forgive me. And it just happened that I got this gig in Querétaro to do a body of work, and I was thinking, what am I going to call this thing? And so I decided to call it Artifacts from the Chapel of Jimmy Ray.
Go back.
Jimmy came much. I said you have to go back.
Carol.
We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. You have to get back.
Oh, yeah.
Perdón, no sabemos cuánto va a explotar.
Carlito did the gong. And now his youngest son, Jaime Salvador, will inaugurate the Chapel of Jimmy Ray. Vámonos! Okay.